Hello YTPC, Parsimonious Piper here. Today I've got a VR for flat cap. But first, let's take a look. I don't know if you can see that. I've got a little pipe by Lee, of course. Prince, Lester, Red Coat Return will approve. And I've got it filled with Mac Baron's HH Acadian Perique. Now, if you're familiar with their HH line, they're basically untopped. No flavorings added, just straight tobacco flavor. Don't let the name Perique in the name of the blend scare you. There's really not that much Perique. This is not a Perique heavy blend the way, say, Star of the East is heavy on Latakia. So unless you are Jean Panzer and the slightest touch of Perique just burns your tongue, you might give this a shot. It's actually pretty complex. There's a whole list of things in here. There's Virginias, there's dark fired Kentucky, there's Turkish Orientals, there's some Cavendish, and the Perique does play a part. But I got to tell you, I think this is as much a Virginia Kentucky Perique as it is just a Perique blend. There's a lot of, and the other components play in here too. They all pop their heads up periodically. It's a nice blend. So, Flat Cap is having a GAW for 800 subs, and well deserved. He's been doing a very interesting series of reviews. The first ones that I saw starting out with him were his Middle Earth, the ones that BRTV was going through, and very interesting, very organized reviews. And then he started another series with the ever so charming and lovely Ladyfire, cooking in the kitchen with the two of them. And that is both an entertaining and informative series. You have got to check his channel out, and I'll leave it down below. Now, what he asked was if we would give him our favorite Christmas food, drink, or dessert treat. Well, that's too much fun, so I'm going to do all three. Now, like most Americans, my background is I'm a Heinz 57, but most of it is UK, English, Irish, British, from those islands. I've got smatterings of German and a little bit of Native American, Indian, but it's mostly English. So growing up at Christmas, a lot of times it was ham. My wife's over here distracting me. But growing up, most of the time it was ham. Ham is not my favorite Christmas food. No, in fact, the last few years, I have started taking either a crown rib roast or a ribeye roast and smoking that to just delicious, rare and medium rare perfection. I love the center to be just bright red but hot, and smoking it is the perfect way to get there. So a big roast and then sliced into nice 1.5 inch thick slabs with a cap of fat around one end. Just delicious. Absolutely love it. That would be my favorite Christmas food right now. Now, as for drinks, I like my drinks kind of like the way I like my fruitcake. Which is to say, my dad growing up always told us, best use for fruitcake, soak it good in Southern Comfort, wring it out and throw away the fruitcake. I'm a little bit that way with drinks. My favorite Christmas drink is probably eggnog, another very English thing. Of course, I like to doctor it with some Southern Comfort or maybe have some Southern Comfort with a little shot of eggnog in it. Finally, my favorite treat. Now, honestly, this is going to be a toss-up. As a kid in Germany, we would get Stollen, which is a German bread that if you didn't grow up on it, you very well might not like it. It's dry. It can be crumbly. It's coated in powdered sugar, and sometimes it has bits of fruit speckled throughout, and sometimes it does not. But if you want to call it a real Stollen, it is always wrapped around a center of a thick, sweet marzipan paste. And the center roll is just, you eat through the bread just to get to that. And I love that. But I gotta say, that's a toss-up with my favorite cookie. Growing up, looking forward to Christmas every year, I always looked forward to my grandma's cookies. And when we were able to spend time with her, the first thing that she would bring out were what she called moon cookies, what a lot of you probably know as Mexican or Russian tea cakes. Those little powdery things, little powdered balls that are, again, like the Stollen, are very often dry and sometimes crumbly, but just absolutely delicious. My grandma made them in little crescent shapes, hence we called them moon cookies. Just absolutely loved them. Now, getting back to the gracious hosts that are giving away some very nice stuff for Christmas. Thank you so much, Flat Cap. A tip of the cap to you and to your lovely bride. Now, you guys find something you like, light it up, enjoy the rest of your evening.